Hey art friends, welcome to today's video where I will be teaching you how to sketch and then color Donald Duck. So first we're going to go in and we're going to grab our light blue pencil, and this is what we're going to use to sketch out the character. So we're going to go into the middle of our page and we're going to start by just drawing a nice big circle for the head. And our circle doesn't have to be perfect when we're doing this. This is simply just going to act as a guide so we know where to place certain features on Donald's face. So now we're going to go in and we're going to draw a curved line right to the left of our circle, and we're going to curve it down from the top all the way down towards the middle. And now from here we're going to draw a curved line on the bottom, stretching all the way from the left all the way over to the right. Now we're going to go in and we're going to draw a little hill in the middle, and this is going to be where the middle of his beak is going to go. So we're going to make sure it is even on both sides of that line. Now we're going to leave a little bit of space for where the eye is going to be, and we're going to move across to the right and draw a curved shape that reaches out from the side of the circle, and this is going to be the side of his beak. Now we're going to go in and we're going to draw a large oval shape on the right side of his face, and this is going to be for the right eye. This one's going to be a lot bigger than the one on the left. That one's going to be a little bit smaller just because his face is turning away a little bit. And we're just applying light pressure as we go around and we do this. Now underneath where we drew the eye, we're just going to go in and we're going to define where the line of his beak is going to go. So we're just going to kind of come across and just apply a little bit more pressure with our pencil, just really making it clear where that top of the beak will be. Now moving across to the left side, we're going to draw in the same shape. So we're just going to do a nice oval, except this time it's going to be smaller than the right one. And we're just bringing that over to the left of the circle. Now we're just going to draw a curved line that comes out from the left-hand side of that eye, just like we did on the right. And now we're just going to define it again underneath like we did on the right side. Now we're going to go in and we're going to draw in some oval shapes for those pupils. So just to the corner of the eye, we're going to go in on the left one and just draw loosely an oval shape for that pupil. And then we're going to move across to the right one. This time it's going to be a little bit bigger just because that eyeball is bigger. So now we're going to go in and we're going to frame in the eyebrows. So just above there, we're going to draw a nice big U shape, and this U shape is going to stretch up above where that circle is, and then it's going to come all the way back down on the right side of that eyeball. Moving to the left of our page now, we're going to draw the exact same shape. This is just going to come out from that circle now, and it's going to end just on the top of where that eyeball is, just slightly down a little bit, curving it into the left there. Now we're going to draw in just a little smile line in the corner, just a little arch shape for in the beak. And then we're going to bring this line down towards the bottom middle of our page. And we're just going to gradually keep bringing that across. Now on this left side, I'm just going to curve a line that comes out as well. And then from here now, I'm going to bring a line that comes across from there. So we're going to curve it at the edge, and then we're going to bring this in towards the middle, and this is going to be the top of where his beak is. And then at the end, we're just going to curve it around like that. Now we know where that line on the right is going to go, so we're going to make sure it carries over all the way into the middle of where we have that little curve on the left for the top of his beak. And we're just going to arch that up and end in the middle there, and then just define that a little bit more as we come around. And now underneath, we're going to draw in the bottom of the beak. So we're going to draw another curved line that reaches out from that line, and it's going to reach around to the right. And now we're going to bring this line all the way from the right side, and we're just going to follow that middle line and bring it all the way over to where we drew our last curved line on the left. Just bringing that up and then gradually bringing that over. Now we're going to come up above the beak, and just to the right of that circle, we're going to draw a curved line that reaches up all the way to the top there. And then on the inside, we're going to draw another curved line that curves in towards that eyeball there. Now coming up just above, we're going to frame in some feathers to the right of that eyebrow. So we're going to draw a curved line that reaches out towards the top right of our page. And then we're going to curve that down towards the bottom. Then we're going to go behind that and we're going to curve another line that comes out towards the right and then curving that back in. And then one last one that's going to curve down. And then we're going to curve that back into the right side there where we have that line. Now moving over to the left, we're going to frame in some feathers behind the left eyebrow now. So coming up just a little bit higher, we're going to curve that line out towards the middle. And then we're going to curve this back down. And then we're going to curve it right in towards the center line there. Then we're going to curve one that goes up towards the top of our page. And then we're going to curve it back down to that right eyebrow there. Now coming up behind that right eyebrow, we're going to draw a curved line that reaches up towards the top, and this is going to be where his hat's going to go. And then we're going to curve this line over to where the top feather is, just slightly above it. And we're going to angle this down towards the left. So this line is going to come all the way down towards that left eyebrow. And as we come down, it's going to gradually get a little bit smaller. And now we're going to draw a line that comes down towards that eyebrow. So from the right line that we drew, we're going to come out and we're going to curve this up towards the top. And we're basically just going to draw a nice big U shape that's going to come down towards the middle. Just following that line all the way around and then bringing it down towards the center there. And now behind this one, we're going to draw the same shape. So not underneath, we're going to go above this line. And we're going to draw the same shape, but we're going to bring this down towards that left eyebrow now. So just curving it around at the end like we did at the top, and then bringing that all the way down to that left eyebrow. Next, we're going to draw in the ribbon for the hat. So we're going to come up a little bit and draw a curved line that comes out towards the right side of our page, just curving that down as we do so. And now we're going to step a little bit lower and we're just going to follow that line, just getting wider at the bottom as we come down. And then we're going to connect this together at the bottom with a W shape. So we're going to bring our line up towards the middle, and then we're going to bring that down towards the right side there. Coming underneath the beak now, we're going to draw in the neck. So in the middle there, we're just going to draw a line to the right of that arches down. Moving to the left side now, we're going to do the same thing, just curving that down. And then on that right side, we're going to curve a line that arches in towards the center. And then just above that, we're going to draw the same shape, just bringing that down towards the same height. Now moving across the left side, we're going to come a little bit lower and we're going to curve that shape in towards the center again. And then again, moving up a little bit higher, just curving that back around. Now we're going to draw a line that curves out towards the left, and then moving to the right, we're going to draw a line that curves down towards the bottom right, and this is going to be for his shoulder. And now we're going to come into the center and we're going to draw the bow. So coming right down in the middle of the neck there, we're going to come to the top and we're just going to start by drawing a curved line that reaches down towards the bottom. It's almost going to look like a C shape. This is going to be for where his bow is going to be. So we're going to bring that around to the top. And the same as we did for the hat, we're just going to do those U shapes, curving them into the center. And then our bottom one, just starting on that line a little bit higher and curving it around to the bottom. And now we're going to come in the middle and we're going to draw a half circle for the middle of the bow. And then stepping over now to the left side, we're going to curve that line up towards the top, bringing that in. And then just defining that a little bit more. And then we're going to go behind there and we're going to curve that back in towards that half circle. And then we're going to go in and we're just going to draw 2 defining lines on either side in opposite directions there. And now we're going to draw a line that comes across to that right shoulder. We're just going to draw 2 of those. And then we're just going to bring that shoulder down a little bit more. Now that we've sketched everything out with our blue pencil, I'm going to go in with my black pencil and I'm going to go in and just define all of those areas, just making sure not to define the circle sketch lines that we've drawn. Now that we've finished outlining our character, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my color pencils and I'm going to just lightly shade in some colors for him. Now I'm going to use my dark blue and I'm going to go in and shade the hat and then the bottom of his shirt. I'm going to go back in with my black and just around here I'm going to shade that in just to give that shadow there. Now moving up to the beak, I'm going to use my orange color and I'm just going to quickly shade that in as well. Now I'm going to use my red and I'm going to go in and color in the bow. Now I'm going to use my yellow and I'm just going to color in that little strap to the right here. And then our very last thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our lightest blue color that we can find and we're just going to go in and we're just going to shade in the eyeballs with this color. And then our last and most important thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we sign our picture. And that's it. That's how you draw and color Donald Duck. If you liked today's tutorial, I'd love if you guys could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you could leave a suggestion in the comments below, letting me know any more characters that you'd love to see me draw next, that would be awesome. Thanks for joining me on today's video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one.